Hello, Troy A, Shadowing Tronics, taking part in this Art Soundoff challenge. This is the final day of November, so it is thus the final day of the challenge. Um, and I am using a different program now. I was using DroidCam OBS, but that only works in OBS, and I wasn't all that interested in the regular DroidCam. So I'm using a different program that I'm kind of testing and seeing if it's going to work out for me. Um, but I think the idea of using the phone as a webcam to replace this one that doesn't want to work is going to be to my advantage, so that works out well. Um, I mean, this is why I like options. If this isn't working, let's see what that's doing. So it's something that I need to kind of work on and get to learn and understand how this all works out. Um, learn how to use different things on OBS. Learn to use different setup on this phone, and I've learned a few things, which um, which is good. I learned how to turn my old smartphone into my new webcam. That was good. Um, and I got to learn how to use various programs, but I didn't really achieve everything I wanted to. In addition to the technical issues that I've had this year, there was just a problem with well, there was a problem with technical issues. There was the week where my back was bothering me and I wasn't getting enough sleep, so I was tired the whole time. So the end result is I've had postings late on my posting schedule. I've missed days. I didn't get to do um, any art recording, any like actual good art recording, um, showing off some of my not so much skills as things that I've learned about Clip Studio Paint and a few other programs, some other stuff. I didn't get a chance to. Sorry, it's kind of late when I'm doing this. This is one problem that I've been having that I was hoping to highlight, and I didn't get to do that. But I did get to test the programs. I did get to add to my secondary setup because I cannot. I can get a screen recorder and record drawing on the XP laptop, except that it's squashed. So you'd have the black. Trying to put this with it. You'd have the black bars here. Um, so I need to learn how to. So and I could technically do that, but I have no way to get a webcam plugged into that. So I have to come up with some other solutions on that from trying to do anything on that. Trying to do it here, I've got a few issues. I got a chance to bring up one in passing. I didn't really get to go over it very well as far as my the setup over here, but I did get to improve that. Um, I did make most of the Art Soundoffs this year, and I got to do my experimenting. So, not really a rousing success, but I mean, I got some things done, and it could have been just a lot worse than it was. So, I got that going for me anyway. I've had a chance to achieve some of what I wanted to do this year. It would have been nice to have achieved everything for this year's Art Sound Off, but I'm still behind on a lot of people. So I need to go and fix that. I get to listen to a few more Art Sound Offs today. Um, so but I'm behind on that. I'm behind on this. I'm behind on the other thing. I'm behind on YouTube. I'm behind on DVR. I'm behind on Captain Yuletide. But so this has been a month of successes and failures. I can't really say I've had more successes than failures because the way the fair is going, I think it's kind of balanced out. Which I'll take it. Um, I'd rather have done something better, but I'll take it. So I've learned a few things that I need to pick up. Like I said, I don't know that I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming just because I don't have the time. I don't not really that interesting. I would have to find a certain way to do it. But for the most part, this I like having options. That there's things I could do with it, and there are projects where at least what I've gotten out of this can be helpful. And I got the chance to promote a few other channels that I think people should be checking out, in addition to our contributors. So I think overall I'm kind of satisfied with how things turned out. Not really as good as I wanted it to be, but at the same time, I've gotten some successes out of it that I can carry over to the future. So I'll take the victories I can get, which has kind of been how 2020 has been anyway. You take the victories you can get, and there hasn't been a whole lot. So I guess I'm kind of in. Okay. I guess I'm in line with the year. So that does it for 2020's Art Soundoffs. Kind of a short for the final one, but it's just the way things turned out. We're later have ended drawing cast and showing off a few things and getting advice on a few things, but that's not how it worked this year. So, like Marshall Lee of Donkey Jaw Projects, another website channel you should check out. Marshall makes comics. As he says, it is what it is. So, if you want to check out anybody else who is participating in Art Soundoff this year, go to Twitter, look for the hashtag Art Soundoff, click on latest, and just look at everybody who was taking part. That would be, unless somebody changed in the past few days. Oh look, that's a much better what do you call it, watermark than the one that OBS is slapping on here. If I wanted to go widescreen like this, so I'll take that. So that's the program I'm testing. In case you guys want to test it out yourself. But if you want to check out what Jersey Droz, Rod Stenzinger, and Owen Jolens have been posting this year, go look for the Art Soundoff tag on Twitter. And if you think you might want to join in next year's Art Soundoff, you can go to leantoart.com/Art Soundoff and see how to set that up. You'll be ready for next year, or really you can do it whenever you want. Lucifer Storm, when he did his Art Soundoff one year, he did it in like January. So really you can even do it then if you really wanted to. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing, seeing what my normal video content is like, in addition to my articles and comics, and to see if I get Captain Yuletide out in time this year, then you can check out bwspotlight.com. So that's it for me and the 2020 Art Soundoff. Hopefully we'll see you in 2021. Maybe you'll check out my site and follow along with me on the rest of my ramblings. Until then, I assure you I am a better writer than I am a talker. So until next year and beyond, I wish you all happy creating.